Hello everybody, it's Heidi with the Weathered Fence Post. My husband Steve and I are resellers in the Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina market. If you're new to our channel, we like to find vintage things, rustic things, boho, mid-century modern, love the 1970s era especially, artwork, anything that catches our eye, anything that's unique, anything that we really feel that people are just going to love. And I am excited to share with you the haul this week. I think I found some really great pieces. There's a couple that are spectacular, so I'm pretty excited about it. We're going to go to a couple of Goodwills and we'll go over the items that we found there, and then we're going to go to a yard sale that is held near our home. He is a man that clears out houses, so he gets a lot of great stuff. I believe he probably already makes his money, most of his money, on the actual job of clearing out the house. And so then he holds yard sales to sell the items that he finds in the clear out, and he always gives us a good deal, and we always find some really cool things. So I'm going to take you to that yard sale, and then we're going to go over some of the stuff that we found. But anyway, welcome to the channel if you're new. Let's get started. Let's go to the Goodwill. Let's go find some treasures. I've already priced all these because we're going to head out to the booth after I'm done doing this filming. Actually, we're also going to head out and spend some time with my dad. It's his birthday, and we're going to go do some go-kart racing, which I haven't done. I can't even remember the last time I got in a go-kart, so we'll see how that goes. But I only found 3 things at that first Goodwill. I found this New York Starbucks mug, and I couldn't pass it up because I'm from New York, so I went ahead and grabbed it. It's in good condition. I like the content, you know, with the Statue of Liberty, and it is a collector series mug, and it's from 2008. So don't buy a lot of mugs, but this one was pretty cool, so didn't pass it up. So early on in our hunting, when we were young at this, like almost 10 years ago, when we first started hunting, I would grab a lot of glass pieces, a lot of plates, dishes, cups, mugs. I just was so attracted to the glass work and learned pretty quickly that that probably wasn't the best thing to stack our stock full of, because they don't sell as quickly. But the clear glass does seem to be making a little bit of a comeback, and I do love clear glass pieces. I love this pitcher. A lot of people like to have these on their nightstand, or if they have a guest room, or if they have an Airbnb in their home. These are great to have on the stand with a beautiful glass with it. So I went ahead and grabbed this piece. I thought it was a real pretty, and I love the handle on it for some reason. I just really liked that handle. All right, now we're going to go to another Goodwill, and I think I picked up a little bit more there. I have to go back and review the video myself to see. Before we go, I just wanted to say, everybody that's local that came out to the spring flea market at Antiques at Gresham Lake, thank you very much. We had a great day. One of the things I want to give you a follow-up on, I'm going to show you a picture of it right here. This piece that I purchased a couple of weeks ago at the church rummage sale, I was a little bit, you know, I feel like I kind of took a risk on it, but it's a piece of artwork, and I really am working on, you know, getting my eye good for artwork. And I fell in love with it, and I decided that if it didn't sell, I was just going to put it in my own home because I thought it was that good. Piece of metal artwork that somebody yesterday did purchase at the spring flea market, and I'm telling you, that just makes me so happy because I thought it was great. So I really believe that that piece is probably valued at around $200. So if you are watching, you got a great deal, you got a great piece of artwork, and that is exactly what I love about this business, is being able to find cool pieces like that and help them find a new home at a great price. That piece sold for $75 yesterday at the sale, and we had a 10% off going on in our booth, so they got 10% off the $75, so they got it for like $67. It was an awesome deal and a great piece. Again, I can't say that enough, but okay, let's go to the next Goodwill. Let's find some more treasures. Okay, Goodwill number 2, and I'm going to start right out here in the holiday items. This is cute. I think it's $1.99 for this set of gnomes. I think these are gnomes, right? Or yeah, I think these are gnomes, but they look like mushrooms. They're kind of cute. That's definitely a possibility. This is adorable. Look at that. That's adorable. Santa mug. This is pretty. It's the top of a candle holder. It's very pretty. That's cute. There's a bunch of Christmas tree molds. I like these bigger ones though. It's kind of a neat size. They're kind of neat. I wonder if something could be done with those to make a Christmas decor piece. Honing in on this pumpkin over here. It looks like something was glued to it. Oh, it's a sponge holder. Alright. Got a sleigh. Anything of interest down in here? What are these? Okay, so they're like little snow globes that are wooden. They were $15 new. They're $1.49. I think they're kind of cool for a woodland tree. Scary Halloween. Okay, do I get these guys? Nope, I don't. Big old chip. Great big old chip. This is pretty. Signature. That's really pretty. These are kind of pretty up here too. Very dirty, like, yeah, they got that, it looks like they've been put through the dishwasher too much. This is pretty cool. This is a basket. It's a top hat. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Anything else jumping out at me in the holiday decor area? It's a pretty pattern. Alright, on to the mugs. I don't pick up a lot of mugs anymore. They really do not sell. Occasionally you sell some, but they sit for a very long time. If I'm looking, I'm really just kind of looking for myself, or for a really vintage one, or a cute one that's like a cat or something like that. I see some art glass, some Mexican glass. These are cool. I like these. Those are cool. I might get those. Those are $1.40 each. I wish there was a set of 4, but those are pretty cool. These are really pretty, and they're heavy. $1.70 each. These are really, really pretty. There's, let's see, 2, 4, there's 6 of them. I might get those. I think I can get this all cleaned up. Let me take a closer look at these. What do you guys think? Think I should get these? I am really perplexed on these because they have a brass base. I think this is actually silver. That needs a good cleaning. I think they're valuable. That's not the question. I just wonder if somebody would want them. They're very, I mean, I'm drawn to them. I really don't know. I mean, I would be about $10 in on them to get the set. So they would need to sell for like, you know, $30 for the set. Is somebody gonna pay $30 for those? I don't know. I have to think about this. There are some interesting pieces in here today. This one is interesting. This is like a terracotta pottery, or a pottery piece. It says luster on the bottom. That says luster. It's only $1.40. It's kind of an interesting piece. Here's a Corningware teapot. Got enough teapots right now going on. I think I'm going to pass on those. These are pretty. Pretty pattern. It goes with that whole set there. Merry Christmas to all. Fitz and Floyd. That's nice. Some nice pieces in here today. Now these I like. Let's see how much these are. $2.99. So that's 3. 6. And this guy is $3, so $9 for all 3 of those. Almost can justify that as something I would use in the booth for display. Can kind of justify that. I also am noticing that guy. Check out the price on that. Definitely getting this. $2.22. Definitely get that. Those are great to have in the booth to put things in for display, and then usually they do get bought up. So I'm definitely grabbing that. Grabbing those. I might be holding off on those not glasses, that stemware. Just found this. Definitely getting it. It's glass, and it's only $4. It's in good condition. Definitely grabbing that. And I ended up getting a cart. There's all kinds of stuff here today. Just seeing this box too. Something over there, it's catching my eye also. So this is kind of cute. Not excited about the side of it, but this, what's this? I don't know what the design is on it. Cheese board and knife set, so it's missing the knives. What's this? It's kind of neat. Alright. And I saw that great big vino cup up there, which is kind of interesting. Get this in the cart without ruining it. Alright, what is this guy? What the heck is this? Okay, this has got to be handmade. You think? Or just look at the size of this thing. This thing's huge. I don't really care for the decor on it. I just like the piece. I think it'd be a cool decorative piece that somebody could do something with. I'm going to pass on it. I've got a lot in my cart right now. This is catching my eye. It's a cute little pottery piece. Alright, let's go back this way. I didn't see everything over here while I was switching my basket out. Basket's down here. This kind of caught my eye. And then all these candles. And these are Bath and Body Works. This was $10. It's $2. This pineapple mango is probably going to be good. Yeah, I'm going to get that. That pineapple mango smells delicious. We'll get that for $2. And then I just saw this piece up here.
Juanita, pero entonces el papá del niño no fue con Dalila, nada más fue con su hermano.
Él no pasa ahí.
No manches, Juanita, ¿y para qué?
Él nunca estaba ahí, él no pasa ahí.
Pinche viejo.
Sí, él no pasa ahí.
Pinche viejo culero.
It's a nice piece.
Él no pasa ahí, el viejo.
I know it's got that on there.
Mangoneado, manipulado por la puta vieja, la mamá.
Ahorita es cuando Manu les
And that is really going to be a pain to get off. Someone suggested a pummel stone, which I could try, but that is not going to come off. This is really hard for me to leave this behind.
Que las velas son de las caras.
I don't know. Do I experiment with this for $1? Do I experiment with this for $1 with this pummel stone idea? Maybe I do, because it's pretty cool. Just came across this. It's really pretty. It's priced at $15, but I believe, like, you can't get that off. And I'm wondering if that's actually a sealed urn. It may have some remains in it even. You just never know. So we're gonna leave that alone. Baby memories. Baby record book. Birth to 7 years old. Oh boy. From 1992. Oh my goodness. Okay. I have to get that. I'll check this one out too. Should I get it? It's called The Topiary Cat. It's by Richard Saunders, surrealist. It is professionally framed at Michael's. And it is $3. Now, the question is, will anybody want it? I'm on it. I appreciate it, but I don't think I'm like excited about it, but I think it's really cool. I mean, somebody actually grew this plant to look like a cat. Okay, I know some of you are probably going to be upset, but I'm going to put this back because I have one in the booth right now that's not selling. So I've decided to put that back. I am back over here hemming and hawing about these again. Oh my gosh. This is a very hard decision for me. Now look at this though. See, that's a better purchase than that galvanized one. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. I think because I'm so unsure about these, I really think I might be making a mistake. The brass bottom is what really has me going on them. I like the combination of the two metals. I just don't know if they'd sell. I may be making a big mistake right here. Picked up quite a few more pieces at that other Goodwill. The hunting was good there that day. Look at this great terranium. I love this. My girlfriend Dixie has one of these, and I think hers is bigger, and I've always loved it. Every time I go to her home, and, you know, she's got something set up in it. I just have always loved it. So I am going to put this in the booth. I'm tempted to keep it for myself, but I am going to put it in the booth. I don't think it'll take very long for this to find a new home. It's a really great piece. You could do so much with this. You could actually use it as a terranium. You could just put some cool display in there. You could take this moss out. I'm going to leave the moss in and let, you know, whoever purchases it make that decision. But all glass, all the glass pieces are good. Metal, great piece. Adventure awaits. I found this little sign. Just a simple little metal sign. I showed this quite a bit in the video. This is made in India. It's a Project 62, it says on the bottom. And it says it's stainless steel. But it has like these, I don't know if you can see it, it's got like these little ridges. And it's in really good condition. And then this watering can, I went back and forth between this one and the galvanized steel one, and I decided to put the galvanized steel one because I thought this one was, I just liked it better with this brushed copper look. I don't think it's solid copper. It looks like just a metal in there, but I think it's just got a brushed copper finish to it. I love these really skinny spouts too for watering plants, getting into those smaller plants. So as you can see, I picked up some more contemporary type pieces at this Goodwill, and that's okay because one of our booths we do place a lot of contemporary pieces in. It's a mix of contemporary and vintage and a few antiques and collectibles, but at that booth that just seems to work well. So I went ahead and grabbed these little cacti decor pieces. I spoke about this in the video that I was going to try taking off the price. They use a permanent marker on stoneware, and it's just very difficult to get that off. And a viewer suggested that I use a pummel stone. So I really went back and forth on whether I should buy this cute little, it's like a little bowl that has a pouring spout. This would be great for like making eggs. It's just the right size for making some eggs for yourself. But I went back and forth on it because I really loved it. It is a piece of Rick Urban pottery, and that's a collectible piece. So first what I tried was alcohol, and instead of like putting the alcohol and just rubbing, I put the alcohol on there and I just let it sit on there. And do you know that that marker came right off with the alcohol? I couldn't even believe it. So I don't know if maybe that's what I need to do in the future, or if I just got lucky with that one. But it did, it just came right off. So I didn't get a chance to try the pummel stone, but I'm going to try that on maybe some pieces that I have that I can't seem to get it off, or I'm going to maybe try the alcohol again on those and just let it sit there and dissolve the permanent marker away. But anyway, this is a gorgeous little pottery bowl, and I'm so glad I was able to save it. Also found this great piece of metal artwork again. Not as fabulous as the piece that we found at that church rummage sale, but it's still a pretty cool piece. It's got a mid-century modern feel to it. I don't think it's mid-century modern. I think it's a reproduction, but it still is a great piece of artwork. Would look good in any decor. And I think you saw in the video that I did pick up these crates. I will be using these for display, but I will be putting a price on them. They're going to go in the booth next weekend. I didn't get to them this weekend for pricing. Found a few fall items to tuck away for the fall season. I love these. These are wooden, probably just a project piece that somebody did, but I really love this leaf. And the last piece that I picked up at the Goodwill was this gorgeous pottery vase or vessel. I mean, it is gorgeous. I love it. See the ribbing on it? 2 different textures. That's the interior of it. It's clean. This was sold in a store, like a home goods store, and the price that was on the bottom was $60. I couldn't believe it. It was $60. We're not going to charge $60 for this beautiful vase. We're only putting $18 on it. So you can get great pieces like this in our booth all the time at a good value. Okay, let's go to the yard sale. Let's find some great treasures together, and then we'll come back and we'll go over it all. Saturday morning, coming to one of my favorite yard sales. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Oh, look at all this. Look at all of this. Wow. That's awesome. I might have to get a couple bags of those. Oh my goodness, these are great. Definitely getting those. These are awesome. Alright. I see something over there too that's kind of interesting. Ooh, I like that. You remember these? Anybody remember using these? It's you store your phone list in there, and then this would like slide down to the letter and pop open for you young folks who don't know what that is.
33, that's it? 33?
That's like a stole. I'm going to pass on it. It's a little disturbing. So we'll pass on that, though I like it. But what's in here? Okay, those are coins.
Bye. See you later.
Oh, here's a lighter.
Bye-bye.
There's a Zippo, but that didn't rotate. It's kind of seized up. Look at this Viewmaster. That's cool. Bunch of movies. Okay, what do we got here? Look at all this.
No, those are 1981. Check it out.
They're pretty cool.
They're prepared for Shell Oil Company, 1981. I remember all those guys. I watched Mark Murphy.
Oh, and they had the
Yeah.
names of the
Right.
athletes.
They're
Okay.
different guys. So I mean,
Oh,
you'll
that's pretty
see them.
cool.
If you look on eBay, you'll see them all over the place.
Yeah.
So I'm selling them for $1 a piece.
Okay.
Which is
All right. I'll probably pick a few out.
good deal if you're. I got so many.
Gene Autry. Gold mine in the sky. That's pretty cool. Super tickets, NFL championship. Carolina basketball, 2004 to 2005.
Hey, those are 10.
And a tin heart, that's pretty cool. This is pretty neat. Has a doctor's name on it. And that's a sword. Just looking at this dump truck too, it's pretty cool. It's a Tonka. Oh. How much for the plane? For the old plane?
10.
10 for that? Okay. Oh, what do we got here? It's a double stitch, but it's still cool. It's Guns N' Roses. I might get that for myself. Just for a cool tee. Let's see what the other one is. Washington Redskins. Look at this.
Doing good. How you doing?
Interesting surf. Ooh, I like this. I like this right here. It's nautical mirror. Is there a way to hang it up? And there's a little hole right there. Look at that. And then we've got this over here that has the thread on it. It's an interesting crate. Might have to take a look at that. Canner to dry. Let's find out about that. Got a Pink Floyd blanket. And Winston Cup scene, year 1992 to 1993. So this is just all of the, starts right out with cool. Okay, this old mitt, that's nice. That's pretty cool. Old catcher's mitt. This piece of pottery, of course, that's what I'm going for. Look at that. That's a definite. Definitely get that. Put it over here in this stash. I'm putting a piece of pottery over here too.
Okay.
I've got the stash going here. Decided on the crate. I've got a couple nautical pieces. This great bucket. And I'm going to look through some of those pictures. What else did I see over here? I was looking at these beads. There curious about these beads. Let's see if I can get those out and take a closer look at them. Buttons and beads, and then let's see this. Go there and look at those. It's like a cake, a metal cake tin, I believe. Is it Euro? That's pretty cool. I haven't come across one of those before. Let's see if there's a brand name on it. The first thing that I want to show you is look at all these great Durham miniatures. And I couldn't believe it, so I grabbed every single one of them. And let's take a look at a couple of them. They're really cool. There were several furniture pieces, and I'm not going to go over all those because the ones that I found so cool were these like little, like this is a little oil lamp. I thought it was so cool. I love it. And then like this little coffee mill. And these actually operate. They've got like a bronze finish on them. I'm not familiar with the Durham collectible pieces, but I'm becoming familiar with them now because I had to research it a little bit. But this is like a little wash bucket and a little washboard. And then look at this little potbelly stove. So cute. And I don't know if this is going to show up on the video very well, but I don't think it's showing up really well. But there's the marking. These are all from like the late 70s. And this is a little scale. And this actually comes off. I mean, it's so cute. So if anybody collects miniatures, I think they're really gonna like these pieces. And this is like a little iron. They're called a sad iron, I guess, because the word sad apparently meant heavy back in the day. There's, it might be picking up the marking a little bit there. There's a certain someone in my life that's going to be getting this for Christmas. And if they're watching this video, then they're probably already going to know who they are and that they're getting it. But I thought this was awesome. It's a great collectible piece. It's Gene Simmons. It's Kiss. It's awesome. It was $15 when it was new, and that was back in, let's see, the year 2000. So this is 21 years old. And you can see the plastic has become a little yellowed from aging. But I love this piece. I cannot wait to put this under the tree. You know I'm not going to pass up a good pottery jug. Definitely grabbed this. And I didn't have to mess with the black marker on the bottom because it was at a yard sale, so that's always great. Really love this piece. Look at the blue accent on it. This is a reproduction. It's supposed to be like a porthole, and it has a mirror on it. And Steve has decided that this was one of the pieces he would like to keep, and we're going to put it downstairs in our bar, because our bar kind of has like the captain's quarters theme going on with it. So this will go nicely down there. And I just wanted to show you close up. It is heavy duty. I mean, this is like a heavy duty metal. Again, I think it just has like a painted, brushed, it may be brass. I don't know, it may actually be brass. Like there's the back of it. So I don't know, it could be. I'm not sure if it's just a finish on there or if it actually is brass. This is heavy duty, and we will be putting this in the booth. Great welcome, it says welcome. Let's say, drop anchor here. This would be awesome for somebody's beach place. So this was one of the pieces that I was pretty excited about finding there. You can still see the logo, the Canada Dry logo on there. I love the corners on this. Logo's on the side, it's on the back. So on all four sides, the logo is still there. The box itself is in good condition. Now I think, Steve thinks somebody has painted the inside of it. But that, I don't think that takes away from it because it kind of accents the green on the outside more. But the crate itself is in great condition. And I just think somebody is going to be so excited to discover this in the booth. We have put a price of $40 on it. And I think that is a good price for this. It's even numbered too. It has a number in it. Great crate. All right, this next piece is pretty heavy, but I'm pretty excited about it because he gave me such an awesome deal on it. I believe this set, I haven't looked it up. He told me these sets are valued in the 80s, but I think it's actually probably more because they're metal, and they are this set of solar lights, and there's 10 of them, and I will definitely be using these in our landscape. Steve bought me a set for Christmas. There were several of them several years ago, actually, maybe about 3 years ago now. And they have done really well, really well. I love them at night. I have them all throughout our gardens, and they just light up at night. They don't stay on all night long, but they stay on long enough for me to enjoy them, and I just absolutely love them. So I was excited to find these. They're gonna go right out front. And I also picked up this, I guess, it's kind of like a bird feeder gazebo. You know, the birds can actually land on these little perches right here. I guess you would just put your seed in there. And it looks like it's designed to go on the top of a post. Really nice condition. Might want to keep it for myself, but I'm not going to. See, I already got the tag on it, and we're only asking $18 for that. This is probably the piece that I was most excited to get there at that sale. And it kind of had a personal meaning to him. He said it was his grandmother's. So it is an older bucket. The lid is really cool. I like the fat handle on the lid. I think that's really cool. I would not say that, I don't believe this is a firkin. I think the firkins have like the wooden bands around them, not these metal. These are actually, I believe, copper or brass. It might be brass. But the handle's cool. Look, it's really worn, the wood on the handle. Love this bucket. And I tried to figure out a price for it. I did pay up a little bit for it. I think it had an emotional meaning to him, but I mean, he gave me a great deal on it considering what it is, because I believe this is probably an antique. And I did try to find this exact bucket. I wasn't able to find this exact one, but I did find others, and they're just kind of all over the place. I've saw prices as high as $200 for them. Now, I'm not putting $200 on this, but I am putting $65 on it because I do believe it's antique. I think it's well worth the $65, and I know that somebody who collects these buckets is going to love it and give it a good home. Probably my favorite piece that day. Okay, that's it for this week of treasure hunting. I hope you had fun. I definitely will be going to his yard sale. It's that time of year where he will have a yard sale more often as long as it's good weather. So we'll probably go there a few times this summer season. Always find cool stuff there. But thank you for joining us. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. I hope you're enjoying what we're bringing to you. Give us some feedback. Share us with other people. And everybody, I hope you have a great week. Get out there. Go treasure hunting yourself. Find a treasure and put a smile on your face. Take care.